Welcome everyone to another showing of my show, Telling It Like It Is. And today we're going to be doing an unboxing of another product that I purchased. Today is June the 5th, 2012. But before we get into the unboxing, I have a small disclaimer that my friend Anthony is going to say for me. Take it away, Anthony.
The products that Johnny E is showing you on his new YouTube show are all purchased by him out of his own money that he works so hard for. Johnny E Show, Telling It Like It Is a show that he shares his thoughts and opinions on the things he experienced. He is not paid or employed by any business to convince a person to buy these items. This is simply a hobby and nothing more. His show also consists of some movie reviews, and in the near future, interviews. If there's ever a time that he should pick up a sponsor, or ask to show a product that he didn't buy himself, Johnny E will inform his viewer regarding such. So you're welcome to subscribe and comment, if you like. That's it. Now back to the show.
Thank you, Anthony. And so we'll get right back to the unboxing of this new item that I purchased. I left it in the bag because this is the bag that the company gave me, and so I can find something to do with this bag. You can reuse this for something else, so we'll put that to the side. Here's the receipt that they gave me. I need to get in the habit of keeping my receipts. The product here, let's get a cost of this item. As you can see there, it's $79.99, but with tax $7.60, it made it $87.59. Sounds like a lot, but I think it's worth it for what the product can do. So here's the product. In a nutshell, it's an alarm system for my motorcycle. I park my motorcycle in a few shady areas of town, and so I'm always looking out the window or checking on it to make sure it's okay. But with this, there's an added security now. And the thing was, I had no intention of buying this when I went to the motorcycle store. I just went with a friend. But while I was looking around at the motorcycle equipments, I heard this very loud, ear-piercing noise. And I just had to investigate where this was coming from. Still wasn't planning on buying it, didn't even know what it was. I went and asked an employee where this noise was coming from, and he took me to this item. And so when I seen it, and I said, well, what is this thing? And he explained to me what it was, and there it go. It was history from there. I knew that this is something that I needed because of where I park my motorcycle at times. So I bought it. Okay, so right now we're going to go and do the unboxing of this particular item, this alarm system, which is for my motorcycle. Of course, it's here it brings out that it's a disc clock alarm, whatever that means. I don't know. Disc clock alarm. Here it says lock and loud, and then at the top here it's got Xena Intelligence Security and some of the things that it does here. So let's open it up and see what we got. Really nice suction there. A little glue that kept it together. It was pretty difficult to open up. We'll take the biggest thing out of there right now. It's this particular alarm, which has some weight to it. It's pretty heavy. It really is. And I have to be careful with this because I'm working off of a glass table here. And if I drop this, it would definitely break this table. But it's very good material, very solid. Here will be the keyholes that will, the keyhole that will open and release this particular latch in there, so I can put it into the disc of the motorcycle wheel, the disc wheel, and it will lock in place with the key. And then that's where the sensors inside will detect the movements, and it will sound the alarm, which is a very, very loud sound. So I'm gonna be prepared to do that when I'm bringing these, just in case, because I enjoy hearing. Okay, let's look at the keys. I get 3 sets of keys here. Each of them are the same, so they're like spare keys, which I'm into spare keys. And we have this one key that does something in releasing something in the middle of here. I didn't go too in depth with the directions. But I'm focusing on these keys. Basically, what you would do is you would put the key in there, in the keyhole, and you would turn it to bring that up like that. You would slide it into the disc wheel of the motorcycle. You will find the appropriate hole there in that motorcycle disc wheel, and then you will lock it back. Or to lock it back, you have to push down on it, and it locks in place that way. Bring the key out, and you're good to go. Any movement then will set the alarm off. So that's what we're going to look at now as we go down to my garage. Okay, so after toying with this device and trying to figure out the functions, I want to make sure that I do a real complete unboxing and operational of this device. So I sort of figured out how it works now. I had problems of getting the alarm to come on, but I didn't finish the setup. So let's do that right now. We get the device here, and now I know what this key is for. This particular key. Here it goes, it releases this section. This bottom portion, it gives me access to inside here. That is where the battery is, and I will tell you why we need to get in there. So let's get in there now. This key goes in here. And it pulls back on a level in there that will release this bottom portion. So it released it, and it gives me access now inside this device. Here, there's a lip there that needs to be pulled back to get under this black cover, because under this black cover is where the battery is. So I'm going to use this key again because I don't have nails. I'm going to use this key, and I'm going to pull that lip here, put it right between this lip to pull this level up. That gives me access even deeper. So it's really a hollow area in there. Hollow area. And back here is the battery. And you can see that there's this little plastic piece here that really, the purpose of this is to divide the battery from touching the other metal surface that will activate the battery. The minute I pull this out, it would touch that surface and this battery would be active and the alarm would be working. So hopefully I can do this without setting off the alarm, because I didn't look too deep into that. So let's try it anyway. Let me see. Just to be safe, I'm going to put these on in case it goes off, because this thing is very loud and I enjoy hearing. Okay, so we'll pull this off, and of course you heard that means that the battery now is active, It's touching the surface, and so we'll replace it back in there. And what it's doing now is just going through it. Well, that's the alarm. And it's going off is because I'm moving it. Because of the movement. So we'll put it back together. It's getting ready to go off again. That's the warning. To put this back on, you got these two here that goes into these holes. So you put it in, and then you're going to need that key again. I can barely hear myself because I got these ear protections on. Okay. So we need to move that. Well, basically I can just move this top back, and that covers it. It locks it back in place. So we go. Okay, so we're going to attempt to put this alarm on the bike, and where it would go is in one of these holes, whichever ones I can match up. That's where it would be placed at. But just want to warn you, when I pick it up, it's going to go off. Then it's going to reset itself, and then it'll be set. Then I'm going to move the bike and see if it'll go off. So here we go. Okay. So it's set. Surprisingly, it didn't go off. Believe me, I have done this several times now, and it went off every time. So I was shocked that it didn't go off this time. But it is set. Let's move it and see what happens. Okay, so let's try it one more time. Oh, this is a nice bike. I think I'm going to steal it. So there you have it. My own private motorcycle alarm. I think it'd be worth the purchase. Feel free to comment what you think about it. Is something that you may consider, or even buying it for a gift. There's all kinds of motorcycles alarms that you can get. I just seen that this one is better. This one can go on the back or the front of the bike. So that's going to be it for this episode of Telling It Like It Is. I'm your host, Johnny E. Thank you for watching.